Von Miller is either a cruel, cruel man, or he actually has somewhere in his world champion heart a desire to come back to the Denver Broncos. What's going on with Von Miller's Instagram antics?
I'm going to take him at his word because he said on Instagram, Broncos country, I wouldn't tease y'all. And he goes, Broncos country, what's good? And he wants to swap out his jersey for a Broncos jersey going back to 58 from 40 like he has in LA. My first thought was he's negotiating through the media or through the public with the Rams to get a new contract. He wants 20 a year is what I'm hearing. So they might not be able to afford that if they have to pay Aaron Donald, Matt Stafford. They have other players they want to keep around as well. So that was my first inkling, and I know I'm just like a pessimist because of the Aaron Rodgers stuff, but apparently there could be something to it. But I just want to real quick dismiss two of the myths I think that are emerging from Broncos country about this. One, because he said apparently he made a reference to a lyric in a song where he's not all about the money anymore. He's gotten paid enough. He has 2 rings now. He wants to do what Von wants to do. It doesn't mean he's going to take like $8 million to come back to Denver. He's still going to cost money. And assuming the Broncos want him back because X's are X's for a reason, the other myth is that, well, they have $40 million in cap space. They have priorities on the roster. I hate to break it to you. I mean, it'd be nice to have Von back for the sentimental purpose. He was great in the postseason. I don't know that I would pay him $20 million a year when you can go draft a guy at 9 and pay half of that for 4 years. You talk about the upside. You talk about longevity. I think it's a nostalgia move if they bring him back, but I don't know that Peyton is as nostalgic about Von as Von is about the Broncos. Again, they made that trade. And if you boil it down, it's so genius on Peyton's part because they were essentially given second and third round draft picks for the right to re-sign Von Miller. That is great business by George Payton. There's other options out there on the market. Maybe Chandler Jones is a little cheaper. Maybe Hassan Reddick's a little cheaper. Maybe they want to go younger and cheaper and more upside in the draft. I do not know that. They do need edge help. I think if he is reasonable, he gives the Broncos a hometown discount. There could be something there.